Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the daily cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look. It's going to be drinking, swearing, and smoking on this channel. If you don't like that, leave now because here I come. Look. And 3, look. 2, look. Last chance. 1. Bang! Welcome, everyone. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Yes, it is. And we have an outstanding show for you today. Bang! Yes. Feeling good, feeling nice. What? You see what Aaron Rodgers did on Monday Night Football tonight? Look. That's why he's Aaron Rodgers. That's why he gets paid the millions. Bang, bang, sniper. Bang, bang. Yes. You're never out of the game with a boy like that. So look, let's get to crypto. Bang. All right, Deutsche Bank. Oh, so EOS. All right, Deutsche Bank launched a tokenized bond on EOS. Bang, we're going to talk about that. FINRA. Yeah. It's one of our regulators here in America. FINRA approves Grayscale DLC. Bang! Yes. It's kind of like it sounds like an ETF. We'll get to there. Because if it was, we'll get there when we get there. I'm going to start yapping now. And then, Big Brother is coming to your local broker. I know you paranoid fucksticks. They're watching me. Well, you're going to see how much they're watching you right now. Bang! I'm going to show you. So look. Bang! If you're some... All right, whatever. But let's get there when we get... Bang! Look. Let's refresh, fellas. Bang! So I hope you all had a great weekend. And then, we continue the slog right here. I hope you all had a great weekend. And let's continue our business. Look, so when I left you, oh, sorry. We got to do the refresh thing. All right, hold on. All right, let me calm down. All right, Bitcoin is at $8,317. And when I left you, it was at $8,364. So that's a $47 drop. All right, whatever. Look, top 10 of the day, brothers. Look. Usual suspects, brothers. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Tether, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Binance Coin, EOS, Bitcoin SV, and Stellar still holding on the number 10. Look. Market moves of the day, brothers. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. 2. Single digits up, 2. Single digits down. All right. Now, top 10 loser of the day, brothers. You see anything here you like, you will get it because it is on sale. Bye. Top 10 loser of the day. Centality, Crypterium, Energy, Quant, V Systems, Synthetics Networks, Ethereum Classic, Rift Token, Digibyte, and Hypercash. All right. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And let's look at top 10 winners of the day, brothers. Bang! Yes. Top 10 gainers. GX Chain, Educare, Ox, Basic Attention, Seal, MadeSafe Coin, NAS Exchange, Factum, Eternity, and Binance Coin. Let's look at total market cap of the day, brothers. What's that? 225.4, 0.2. 225. Really? Hold on. Let's just refresh again. All right, 225.2. It's just because it's so close. All right, hold on. Don't worry. Look. That's what the news says. 225.2. When I left you, it was 225.4 on Saturday. So it went down a whole $0.2 billion. And total market cap of the day is $51.7 billion. And when I left you on Saturday, it was 54.7. So we went down 3 billion in market. Oh, sorry, volume. So total volume of the day is 51.7. And when I left you on Saturday, it was 54.7. So we went down $3 billion in volume today as compared to on Saturday. All right, that's the way to say it. Whoops, what am I doing here? All right. Look, let's get to the stories, brothers. Bye. Yes. Deutsche Bank bond successfully tokenized on EOS Mainnet. Told you guys this. Look, man, I don't know how long it's going to take, but look, man, everything is going to be tokenized. Bonds, stocks, all of that shit. Why not? In about 3 years, 5 years, you'll be able to get a tokenized Facebook share. All right. But they've successfully launched on EOS. So EOS, bang, finally doing something, onboarding something. Well, it's just one bond. So, I mean, let's not get too... but it's good. So, the D-Bonds team of the Deutsche Bank Deutsche team has managed to successfully tokenize the bank's bond on the mainnet of EOS. This happened in collaboration with Queen Street Finance, an authorized U.S.-based custodian that already has its stablecoin standard DUSD issued on EOS blockchain. All right. So these USD-denominated fiat bonds can be purchased and deposited into the custodian escrow account. The DUSD nominated bond, DBAAAAA, is then issued by the bonds ACC contract at emittance request that is what? Unit bridge account. All right, it's fucked up. Hold on. You see, that's what it says, right? Like, I'm not fucking up my English. It's not that I'm becoming retarded all of a sudden. The D bond is locked within the DES bank, and new DUSD are issued for D bond to work as DUSD collateral. This is an important step towards bringing fixed income instruments into EOS ecosystem and building transparent decentralized bank stablecoin fully collateralized by high valuable on-chain assets, including tokenized bonds. Yes. Said Maxim Mironov, co-founder of DPOS. So the 7th largest cryptocurrency is currently trading at 314. We don't talk about the money here. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck all that. So, all right, that's what they're doing. They're issuing this bond. I know, guys. The English there screwed me up. I don't know. They issued a bond, though. Basically, Deutsche Bank issued a bond, one of their bonds, a Deutsche Bank bond, on EOS, and it worked. All right, let's just say that and get out of here. That's stupid. The English on that. Yeesh. Yes. Well, you got to remember some of these crypto sites, they're not all here, in English-speaking countries. They're all over the world, so. But, the English-speaking country is the biggest market, so they try to speak English. Yes. Sometimes successfully, sometimes not so much. In this case, yeesh. Not so much, but look. Deutsche Bank successfully tokenized its bonds on EOS. Bye, EOS. The first good news I've heard from these fuckers since their mainnet came online. So good for them. Bye. All right. Oh, let's get out of there. FINRA approves Grayscale DLC. Basket includes Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. Nice. Now, this is what's interesting to me. If Grayscale, basically it's a fund. Like, just whatever, man. Just call it a fund. Um, if Grayscale can incorporate XRP into their fund, why not? Why not? Why not VeChain? Right? Why not Cardano? Why not IOTA? I'm not saying that they're not, but I'm just saying this is their first offering. And so I'm wondering if fund managers can offer these other things because XRP isn't legal here yet. It's not fully regulated here yet. In fact, they're in a court case with the SEC right now about whether they're a security or something else. And so, all right, I'm gonna get into reading it and then I'll tell you. What I'm saying is this: this gives me hope. In other words, if you're allowed to offer this XRP in this basket, well, why not anything else? And then you can make a basket for your fund. Anyway, I'm going to show you. We'll talk about it in a second. Hold on. Let me just get a sip. I mean, and not that they're not planning to, but I'm just saying, as an investor, I could see that as an opportunity. So please do so is really what I'm saying. Please do so. All right. Grayscale Investments got a green light from FINRA for a publicly quoted security that derives its value from a basket of digital currencies similar to ETF. And that's what I mean. It's like an ETF, but it's not. Or else you'd have to get, approved from the SEC, which they ain't giving out, as we've seen. Sons of bitches, bye! Fucking motherfuckers. Look, the news was made official through a press release which read, shares of Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund have received approval from FINRA for public quotation under symbol GDLCF on OTC market. So this is only going to be an OTC market, so individual investors can't buy this yet. But this is the kind of stuff I'm telling you that's going to come out in the future. This is what's going to come out in the future. All these different funds with different baskets of assets in it, crypto assets in it. They might even do shit like this. Like, all right, we'll throw some VeChain in there and a Facebook share. Yeah. All right, hold on. Because a fund, yeah, you can put anything in it you want. Anything in it you want. All right. I'm getting a little crazy. All right, look. Yes. All right, so it's for the OTC markets. That's over the counter. Over the counter market is you get to negotiate the price of the asset you want to buy. So you want to buy a Bitcoin? Yeah, you get to. So a Bitcoin is, how much is a Bitcoin again? Oh, I just looked at it right here. A Bitcoin is $8,317 right now. Yeah, but if I'm buying OTC, I talk directly to the miner. I can tell him, listen, I'll buy 50 of those Bitcoin right now. I'll buy my $8,000 a piece. And if he wants to dump them, like just get rid of a couple and make some money, but actually we read at the beginning of this year that the Bitcoin miners are hoarding the Bitcoin. Yes, I would. Why would I sell this to you? And, all right, let's just stay here though. But so this product, this investment vehicle is going to be offered in the OTC markets. Right? So there's two markets, OTC and spot. So I just showed you what the OTC market is. You get to negotiate with the miner. The spot market is, you just pay. All right, let me show you. Here's the spot market here. That's the spot market. And right now, a Bitcoin is $8,320. Yeah, you pay me that on the spot. And you get it on the spot, right? Right now. All right, that's the difference between spot and OTC. OTC, you get to negotiate. Spot, you just pay and you get it. All right, look. So look, this marks the introduction of the first publicly quoted security in the U.S. deriving value from a diverse selection of digital currencies, to which Grayscale tweeted, our team continues to bring new opportunities for investors to gain exposure to digital currencies. Yes. So while cryptocurrency exchange traded fund ETF is yet to receive its regulatory approval, Grayscale DLC claims to allow investors through a diversified basket of large cap digital currencies rather than directly buying, storing and safekeeping digital currencies. Anyways, it's a fund. Oh, and here's the fund right here. So as per the official post, DLC's fund components were last known to be consisted of. So this is what the fund has in it. So it's like your 401k. It has stuff in it. Here's what's in this fund. 80.3% is Bitcoin. 9.9% is Ethereum. 5.8% is XRP. 2.2% is Bitcoin Cash. And 1.8% is Litecoin. Now, this is why I brought up that shit earlier. If they're putting XRP in there, well, you could put anything in there. VeChain, IOTA, Cardano, Chainlink, right? Like, because XRP is not regulated here yet, right? And so if you're allowed to do it, I'm just wondering, well, can you just dump anything in one of these things? It's like an ETF, but it's not an ETF. All right, let's read on. Moreover, the Grayscale DLC is registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission. See, it is registered, like, and is thus and is thus not subject to disclosure and certain other requirements mandated by U.S. securities law. You see what I'm saying? They've made a fund. It's an ETF. It's basically an ETF because they have, right, an exchange-traded fund. A fund is a basket of assets, and this basket is 80% Bitcoin, 9% Ethereum, 5% XRP, 2% Bitcoin Cash, 1.8% Litecoin. But they're not registered. You see how it says it's not registered, but they're still getting to offer it. And so, I don't know, maybe that's a way around some things. All right, but there it is, though. But so, bang, Grayscale. Oh, yeah. And then, so I wanted to show you this. Boom. Yes. This thing here. All right. So, the new product is available to all investors with access to U.S. securities. So, all Americans. Bang, brothers. That's what I wanted to make sure you guys knew. And the Bitcoin, but it's actually available to everyone in the world. But wait, is it? Or is that another thing? Hold on. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, so look. Eventually, Grayscale aims to list. I knew I read something a little strange. All right, hold on. Let me clear that up, what I just said. So eventually, Grayscale aims to list the public market on all 10 of investment products that are currently open to accredited investors. So it's only available. So if you're American, yes, but only accredited investors. So I taught you guys about it. Google that. Google what an accredited investor is. I've taught you about that. You know, an accredited investor here in America, like, you're not allowed to just, like me, you know, I'm not allowed to sign up for a hedge fund, well, get a hedge fund account or anything, because they're too hardcore. Like, in terms of the goodie room, these guys are hardcore in it, and they don't allow soccer mom and dad level people, I guess, which I am. They just don't allow you to do that. You know, they don't want you to be exposed to that, you know, because you'll be crying if you lose all your money. Like, these guys are wild cowboys, hedge funds. Like, they are wild. And so this is to accredited investors. Accredited investor, you have to apply to the government here, and you have to be approved. Once you're approved as an accredited investor, bang. Then you can, you know, be in a hedge fund and be in anything you want. All right, so there. Let's get it. So the Bitcoin Trust is one of the most liquid securities on OTCQX, Market Daily, Grayscale managing director says. So their one fund, their Bitcoin fund is working nice, is what the guy's trying to say. And then to account for changes in cryptocurrency market caps, the fund components are rebalanced on a quarterly basis, potentially removing existing digital assets and adding new assets. So this fund, it's not just buy, and that's what it is. They're going to rearrange it. They're going to do portfolio juggling. When did they say? They're going to juggle the portfolio on a quarterly basis. So every quarter, they're going to look at the assets in there. If they're not performing well, they're going to flip those ones out and take new performers in, which is a good example of what you should be doing to your portfolio right now, actually. But, right? So they'll potentially remove existing and digital assets and add new assets. Portfolio juggle. So the fund is a passive investment vehicle that is not actively managed. So there's not a guy trading it. Actively managed mean the guy's trading it day in, day out. No, these guys are buying assets and holding them. But what I said again, or what these guys told us, they do a rebalancing every quarter. Buy. So some shit's not performing. Get the fuck out of here. I'll put a performing thing in there. You know what I mean? If you're, I don't know. But if something's not performing, get out of here. We'll put a big performer in there. All right. So, in addition to market cap, other factors like liquidity, operational requirements, and the availability of custodian solutions are considered when picking cryptocurrencies for the fund. Remember, custodian services. If you want to be a crypto custodian, yeah, you have to be able to custody all those different types of cryptos. Right? It's like the stock market, right? Once you can custody stocks, all right, well, I can custody anything. Yeah, well, all these cryptos are different. They're all on their own networks. They're all their own protocols, all this other crap, right? I mean, I don't even know what, but just they're all individual. So you have to be able to custody each one individually. So Grayscale, the oldest and largest digital currency asset manager with 2.2 billion assets under management, opened the funds to accredited investors, that's the big money, in February 2018. There are about 3.2 million shares of DLC outstanding as of September 30th, 2019. All right. So, investors buy shares in the private placement investment vehicle, which is backed by actual cryptocurrency. The valuation made at 4 p.m. Eastern Time each day is based on the digital asset reference rate. So that's price discovery. Where they're going to get their price discovery from is from this thing called the digital asset reference rate, provided by institutional trading technology firm TradeBlocks. So they're going to use TradeBlocks digital asset reference rate for their price discovery, and they're going to get their price discovery every day at 4 p.m. Eastern. So at every day at 4 p.m. Eastern, bang, they're going to get the price discovery from TradeBlock, which is the digital asset reference rate. All right. Look, y'all know what price discovery is. If not, well, go to Investopedia and find out. And so, bang, but back here, bang, approves. It's approved. It's going good. And so that's what I like. You know what I like about this is this part. Bang. XRP is not regulated in America. XRP, they're in a court case right now with the SEC, for fuck's sakes. Never mind. Never mind, just not regulated. They're in a court case. And so what I like about that is that that tells me that, well, it doesn't tell me, but it gives me hope that, well, if you're going to build this fund and you even have something that's not regulated in your fund, you can have a fund with IOTA, VeChain, Cardano in it, right? Anything in it. You know what I'm saying? In other words, I guess just can these funds be unleashed on the rest of the stuff? That's what I'm excited to see. I want the rest of the stuff now to get funds and obviously, right? Investment vehicles built around them as well. Or at least we put in funds, right? So, all right, you see what I'm saying? Right? Bitcoin and Ethereum, we know that they're regulated here, at least in America. And this is FINRA, so this is an American thing. FINRA did it. And if they're letting them do it with XRP in it, well, why not a fund with some VeChain and some IOTA? Some Chainlink, some Tron. You see what I'm saying? If this piece of shit that doesn't even have any banks using it can get in a thing, why can't we throw some IOTA in there that's being built on some smart cities are being built around it? VeChain, where we don't even have to go through it, but DNVGL, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Land Rover, BYD. I mean, we can just go on and on. You know, I can't even remember them all. See what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying now, guys? So that's why I'm really reading it. I mean, I'm reading it because this is a new investment vehicle, but I'm also reading it for the fact of, right, it's other than Bitcoin and Ethereum. They're also putting anything they want in there. All right. I'm just speculating, you know. I'm just, that's not speculating, but just, that's not the word. Hold on. Let me look again. Right? Yeah, you see? Right? It's a fund. And you're allowed to have XRP in it? XRP is not regulated here. And so what do you understand what I'm saying? So make a fund with some VeChain IOTA. You know, if it were me and I were making a fund, I'd call it the onboarded people fund and have VeChain IOTA, Stellar. Oh, this bug just flew right in my face. Chainlink, right? All right, let's move on. I don't want to bore you guys. Bang. Then finally, Crypto Mom. Oh, this shit right here. All right, fuck sticks. I gotta fuck with you guys a little bit. Big Brother is heading to your local broker, courtesy of the SEC. I always find it funny how this cryptoverse tries to make crypto sound as if you're going to be hidden. Look, the only thing that hides you from any of your financial transactions is cash. If you do anything online, I can find what you did. You know what I mean? Like I told you guys back in the days, you know, I used to be a hacker. Way back in the early days of computing, when it was easy, actually. Now you need special software and stuff, but back in those days, it was easy. Shit, I used to launch Trojans over Hotmail. You can't do that now. But you couldn't do that for a long time. But you know, Big Brother's heading to your local broker, courtesy of the SEC. All right, so let's look. But look, brothers, if you really thinking, well, Monero or any of these coins are private, moron. Anything electronic can be traced. The only thing that can't be traced is me walking up to you with a fistful of cash. You give me the product, I give you the cash. Nobody knows unless you tell or I tell. Other than that, you can fuck all that. I know people use VPNs and people use this and that. But ultimately it can be traced. I mean, not that they want to trace you because you're probably a nobody and who gives a fuck what you're doing. But for any bad boys out there, Big Brother's heading to your local broker, courtesy of the SEC. Like I always say, I don't give a fuck. You want to trace me? You want to track me? You want to sell my data? I don't care. What are you going to sell? I bought a fucking lamp at Amazon last week. All right. There you go, fuckstick. You paid for that? Moron. So look, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission will facilitate a massive government surveillance program to track trades. Yes. So, and I bring this up for another reason. I'm going to read it. I'm going to tell you guys afterward. The consolidated audit. Okay, so, all right. All right, we're getting real. Let's slow down, motherfucker. Slow down. All right. The Consolidated Audit Trail Project, CAT, first approved by the SEC in 2012, will trace all equity and options trade executed on U.S. exchanges, consolidating them on a single database, not distributed. Or what do you call that? Is it distributed? Anyway, centralized database controlled by the U.S. government. Yes, every transaction, bang, will be viewed by this Audit Trail Project. Audit Trail Project. Now, which is good, because that's what we need. But the Audit Trail Project, Cat. All right, let's continue on, and then I'll talk. Cat is designed to track illegal or manipulative trades and give regulators the data they need to determine the cause of any large market movements, such as the flash crash of May 6, 2010. You remember that? Probably not. You probably weren't investors then. And even if you were, you probably don't even know what the fuck. But look, it was a big flash crash. This guy on his Bloomberg terminal, he I don't remember what it was, but he added a couple extra zeros by accident and pressed enter. Boom, it made the markets crash. Yeah, it was one guy. I mean, it got repaired, obviously. Everything gets repaired, so settle down, you fucksticks. You guys are always, oh my gosh, Shomari, look at this. Yeah, and they're repairing it. Settle down. That saw about $1 trillion in U.S. equity value evaporate from the Dow Jones Industrial Average in roughly 30 minutes. Yeah, this one guy did it. By accident, he did it. Well, yeah, really one guy can do that? Yeah, guys. This market, it's not what you think. Like, it's not as cowboy as you think. Because I know Hollywood makes things look so cowboy. So, like, there's just these motherfuckers out here robbing people. Nah, man. It's actually very clinical. It's very, like what we're waiting for with the SEC. It's very regulated. Like, it's very, but then there's always fuckers who make mistakes. And like this guy, the flash crash thing in May 6th, yeah, he added 2 more zeros than what he wanted to do. I pressed enter, and bang, it made the market fucking crash. And so, actually, I think even trading stopped because here in America, and I'm pretty sure in Europe and any civilized country, if your trading platform, if trading goes down 15% in, I think it's 15% in a day, right? But it's within some time frame. I don't remember the number. Say it in the comments if you remember. But if it goes down 50%, yeah, trading is stopped. Yeah, this guy stopped trading. Yeah, one fuckstick. And he was like, oh, my bad. I fucked up on my Bloomberg terminal. Oh, guys. Man, you guys don't even know. Look, broker-dealers probably really don't. Broker-dealers will now have to start submitting trades. All right, let's get back to the real, though. And so what this applies to also is the FATF stuff. So remember, we've been talking about FATF, the Financial Action Task Force. This applies to this kind of FATF shit. But this is what America is making the broker-dealers do. It's not just FATF. So broker-dealers will now have to start submitting trades to the CAT database. Every single trade goes to this database in April of 2020. So this starts in April 2020. I'm not going to bullshit you guys. All right, we'll talk about it when we get there, man. Fuck, I'm not going to say anything now. Pushing the latest deadline of November 2019, according to a report by Pensions and Investments. Says SEC Chairman Jay Clayton. So this is Jay Clayton, that son of a bitch who keeps denying. He said that CAT needs to be implemented without further delays. So he's on the ball. He's like, it needs to be implemented without further delays. The proposed amendments are designed to bring greater transparency and accountability to the implementation of the CAT. Bye. So in a recent blog post entitled, "This Cat is a Dangerous Dog," Commissioner Hester Pierce, so you know Hester Pierce, she's the lady who is for crypto she's the only one that's for crypto in the SEC. She says that Commissioner Hester Pierce, known in the cryptocurrency community as crypto. Sorry, guys. For crypto mom, for her pro-Bitcoin stance, and for expressing her concerns about regulatory overreach, says the program is akin to the government setting up a direct feed from your car's GPS to interrogate you about any of your travels. Oh, there's still more? Oh, my gosh. So the federal government, so this is what she says. The federal government, well, and which is what it is. The federal government is forcing every broker in the United States to turn over every investor's trades from start to finish to a database that the SEC and private regulators, well, there's no private regulators, they're all public regulators, will be able to mine for data and analyze, which is good. I know they're making it sound like it's a bad thing because this is a crypto nerd site, but I'm telling you it's a good thing. Your broker cannot opt out, and neither can you, unless you stop trading in U.S. markets. People working for over a dozen different organizations in the public and private sector will have access to the data, and there are a few concrete parameters on how they can use it. Who gives a shit? If you know that I bought a Bitcoin, I don't really give a shit. On Friday, because, all right, so fuck, I'll just say it right now. Because what I'm saying is this, is that, all right, obviously these guys are FATF compliant. They're launching chain analysis. But if the exchanges get CAT compliant, right, and then I want to launch an ETF. Now I'm thinking about the Winklevosses and these guys that are trying to launch ETFs, and the SEC keeps denying them. So if I'm one of those guys, I can say, look, I am only going to use an exchange that is CAT compliant. Your shit right here. You're CAT compliant. How can you deny me now? Do you see what I'm saying? All right. So, yeah, I look at it as a good thing. In other words, because Bitwise offered 10 ETFs and the SEC was like, nah, dog, we're not going to let you do that. All right, fine. I'll use 10 ETFs, 10 exchanges for their ETF price discovery. And the SEC was like, nah. So I'll say, all right, SEC. Well, what I'll do is I'll use CAT compliant exchanges for my price discovery. Now you can't complain. So look, I mean, obviously, I'm just a dickhead here in South Beach, so I don't know. Maybe they'll find a way to complain. So, but on Friday, Jay Clayton, along with U.S. regulators from the CFTC and FinCEN, issued a joint, that was that joint statement bullshit. Yeah, just tell them they have to comply. The statement is intended to prevent persons engaged in activities involving digital assets of their anti-money laundering and countering finance terrorism obligations. All right, yes. So look. This is good. If these, at least for America, I mean, if these guys get, well, not if, they have to get compliant with this, what's this thing called again? CAT. And they have to, hold on, where is it? And they have to show all their trades. Where was that? Right? Turn over every investor's trades from start to finish to the database. That's FATF compliant. So if exchanges are CAT compliant, then you shouldn't have a problem, SEC, I mean, that's later down the road. All right. Look, all right, let's move on. Bye. Look. Oh, wait. Look. Bang. There we go. Yes, I'm back. All right. Look. Shout outs. All right. Plural vote. Driven by data and polls to statistically analyze elections, current events, and public decisions to get to the bottom of important issues. Run by Sean Levan. Bang! See you, guy. Bam! Love your brother. See you, brother. Bang! That's what he's talking about. CB Newswire. Global Global machine learning in communication market growth. Forecast 2019-2021. Amazon, IBM, Microsoft, Google. Next to the market research scoop. All right. Bye. Yes. What's been saying here? CB News just in. Binance's native cryptocurrency, BNB, will serve as the underlying asset to a new exchange-traded product that's just gone live on the Swiss Stock Exchange. Oh, what? True. Bang. All right, look at that. Barter trade followed me. All right. Exchange that empowers you. Launching soon. All right. Bang. Good luck with that. Biniam, what are you saying? UK real estate firm accepts Bitcoin in 1.5. Oh, for the church. Yeah. So they'll you can go buy a church. It's some 150-year-old church in England, and they want 1.5 million for it, and they'll take Bitcoin for it. Bye. Yes. Biniam, what else are you saying? Oh, the Grayscale thing I just read to you. Bang. Oh, and then let's give it up. Bang. Yes. All right. Then we got Crypto Double G. Time Machine. Oh, this guy. Bang. See you, brother. Pop it, Wood. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. What's he talking about? Excited to meet Bermuda's premier. Oh, Justin Sun met the Prime Minister of Bermuda. Great. With government worldwide. Yeah, you just took a handshake with the guy. The guy doesn't even know who you are. Look, XLM wallet. Oh, we know that it's a Stellar wallet. Bang. All right, and then bang again. Where's everybody? No one's hanging out. All right, well, fuck it. You guys don't want to hang out. Fuck it. We'll leave it. We'll leave it at that. Bye. Look. Bye. Look. Bang. Yes. Look. We had an outstanding show for you today. So, Deutsche Bank tokenized the bond on EOS. Like I told you guys, all this shit's going to be tokenized. Stocks, bonds, all of it. Like, tokenization, all that means is that when I look at the word tokenization, all that means to me is, for instance, if you want to tokenize my Microsoft share, all that means to me is that instead of leaving it on my broker's account, I get to have it on some sort of wallet or something, and maybe even spend the value of it, right? But it all goes back to the market. So it's just a way to, I don't know, just more value. Anyway, whatever, man. Fuck all that. But look, but for EOS hodlers, bang, EOS hodlers. Good stuff. Finally, some good news from you motherfuckers. I mean, this news has been bad. Bad every time I hear about NEO. So it's finally good to hear about, I don't know, something positive. Bang, EOS hodlers. Bang. All right. And then FINRA approves Grayscale DLC. So, yeah. Now, what makes me happy about that is that you saw how the XRP was included in that. Well, XRP is not regulated here yet. It's not regulated as a security or commodity yet. But they were allowed, and it was approved. It was approved by FINRA. And so, yeah, well, that means we can get VeChain ones, Cardano ones, IOTA ones, and so, bang, so that's good stuff right there. And then finally, Big Brother, anyway, so the Big Brother coming to your local brokerage, whatever, man, like, yeah, they're all getting FINRA approved, sorry, not FINRA, FATF approved, and yeah, that's how it's going to be. You know, first it was know your client, but now you have to know the transaction. And look, I don't really care. Just as long as, bang, it doesn't stop the institutional investors from arriving, then we're all good. All right, let's chill it and kill it. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Bang, subscribe below, press the bell. You get automatic notifications when I do the show. My name is Shomari Clarke. I love doing this show. Love talking crypto. Love talking money. Love talking crypto. This is the favorite time of my day. Look. So, thank you for having me in your home, and I will see you tomorrow. So, bang, my name is Shomari Clarke. Look. Bang, my name is Shomari Clarke. I'm always on duty. Yes. Over and out.